Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin. It's Friday, which means it's time for Fridays with Fred. I am laughing because I totally forgot to look for my stitch marker before I sat down. It is so incredibly warm here today. I've opened the windows, so if you hear some rattling, the door is rattling from the pressure changes and everything. It is crazy. It's 85 degrees here today. Like, we went from last week, blizzard conditions, school canceled, to 85 degrees. I cannot handle this. Okay, I'm looking for day 3. If I see day 4, I'll leave it out as well. That's 12. What I'm looking for is my stitch marker of the day from Miss Ellie at Ellie's Yarny Crafts and More. Oh, and when I first opened this, there it is, day 3. I was looking at the beads on that bracelet from Bingo. Ellie's daughter did comment and I got the beads correct. So if you were curious as to what the beads were on that bracelet and the materials she uses, there you go. It was, like I said, very well made bracelet. Miss Bingo adores it. Oh, I got a bunch of the confetti stuck in here. Sweet. Okay, so here is day 3 of the St. Patrick's Day set. I totally forgot, guys. It's 3/14 today. Pie Day. Man, we might have to go out to eat tonight. Get pie from... I like the pies at Machine Shed. I don't know if you guys have that restaurant near you. I know it's somewhat of a chain. There's a couple in Wisconsin that we used to go to. But, yep, we have one here in the Des Moines area. Okay, this is super cute. It is a brass stamping with enamel on it. It looks like it's supposed to be the pot o' gold. And it has a gold and some it has a gold round bead. And then 2 pale green faceted. And it is on the lobster claw attachment thingy. Fastener? Clasp. That's what I'm looking for. Clasp. That is so pretty. I really love it, Ellie, once again. So here, let's add it here. Did you guys see the blood worm moon last night? I was mentioning yesterday the kiddos were so excited. We had perfect viewing, not a cloud in the sky. Putting the confetti back in the bag. I woke the kiddos up at... I got up at I set the alarm for 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I hit snooze once, I will be honest. So I got up at about 1:10 to check the situation, because I told the kiddos I was not going to wake them up if we couldn't see the eclipse. Perfectly clear, perfectly beautiful. So I got started trying to wake the kiddos. We got out there we put a big blanket on the yard, on the lawn, so we could lay down. We each had our own little blankets to cuddle in, and we laid there and watched the eclipse. The kiddos were super excited, and we watched a lot of videos understanding why it turned red, and the biggest concern was the word worm. Why is it worm? And I was like, I don't know, I don't think a bloodworm's a real animal. But yes, we learned that all of the full moons have special names, which I did not know. I mean, I knew, like, the harvest moon, but I just thought that was a saying. I didn't realize it was actually the name of a moon. So Bingo is very excited that April's moon is the pink moon. She loves that idea. And Chomps was very excited that June is the strawberry moon. But all of that has nothing to do with Mr. Rogers. So, Fridays, we go through my progress on the project I am making from this book, Mr. Roger, Knitting the Neighborhood, the official knitting patterns of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I bought it. I want to make everything. Order does not matter to me. So you guys are voting. telling me what to make, and then I'm going forth and creating, and you are joining me for the journey, whether you like it or not. No, I mean, you don't have to watch any videos you don't find enjoyable. So, we missed last week, and we were back here. I did not move it forward, so this is 2 weeks of work. There's the cabling over there. It was beautifully clear this morning and clouds have rolled in. It's supposed to rain from 5 to 7 today, so it's only like a 50% chance rain. But anyway, yes, it's kind of dark, hard to see. But there you go, a couple more inches. I've mentioned the hecticness of the last couple weeks. I'm proud that most days I've touched it and done about 2 rows, because that's just progress nudging it forward. And that's, you know, probably about 4 inches closer to the end than I was before, so hooray! I have no timeline on this project because it's made for me, and there's no pressure. It'll get done when it gets done. The yarn I'm using is Big Twist Party in the color Spiced Wine. Spiced Wine, is it? Yes, Spiced Wine. I almost said it, guys. I almost said it. So there's the label. This has been long unavailable. I was hoping they'd bring it back again this year, but of course, alas, no, Joann's will not be bringing anything back. I did have to laugh a little bit. No, it doesn't really. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. I was going to say Brian brought me a present back from India, and I thought it was kind of similar to Party when he first showed it to me. But after just touching that skin and reaching behind me and touching what he got me, it's not at all similar. He was so excited. We'll just talk about it now. And then I'll probably talk about it again. He was so excited because he thought he got me some special Indian yarn. And that's adorable. It's a brand he wouldn't be really familiar with in the United States. But I did have to tell him Sardar is kind of more common over there in the UK, but it's not something I have a lot of access to, so I was excited for him to get it for me. So he got me 2 of these. It's called Baby Fair Isle Effect DK. Sardar Snuggly Crofter. I've never tried this before, never seen it before. He paid 19... I don't even know what currency. I don't know if he got this in Mumbai or Abu Dhabi. It says DH19 from Magrudy's. If anybody is more familiar with Indian and Middle Eastern places. Brian was in both Abu Dhabi for a couple of days and in Mumbai for most of the trip. This is shade 0145. Warm wash, cool tumble dry flat. Oh, cool tumble dry or dry flat. Dry press, never wet press. Maybe dry cleaned, machine washable. It says 40. You may iron, you may dry, you may pee. 4mm crochet hook and knitting needles. These are 50-gram balls, 165 meters, 179 yards, 55% nylon, 45% acrylic. This is going to be one sturdy yarn. Made for Sardar in Turkey. In Turkey. For it was made in Sardar made for Sardar under license in Turkey for Sardar Spinning Limited in Wakefield, England. He was so crushed when he found out it wasn't an Indian yarn. So it must have been in India when he bought this for me. But yeah, it's so cute. I am very curious because it says it's a Fair Isle, how this is going to work up. He got me 2, and I should be able to... Oh, it would have to be like a single crochet hat. I definitely can knit a hat with one of these to see how the pattern develops. I'd love to see how it looks crocheted too. We'll see how it works out, but that was very sweet and kind. It's Ramadan, and I had read this study about the health effects of eating dates. And so I have been eating dates before dinner, before bedtime. And Brian, this was in Abu Dhabi. He told, he was leaving his hotel to go touristy around because he had some time to do it. And he told the concierge person or whatever that he wanted to go to like a supermarket to buy dates for his wife. And they were all so excited because of Ramadan, and you break your fast by eating a date. So it was like really exciting and all of that. So he went to the grocery store and got me some lovely dates. They went through customs just fine, so he didn't smuggle anything in. But then when he came back with his purchase dates, they had this beautiful box of stuffed dates that they gifted him to give to me. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've not broken into the fancy dates yet. I'm eating the grocery store dates, and I think they've been soaked in a sugar syrup. They are deliciously sweet, but I am used to pitted dates. So I was like, oh, that's a pit. That's a pit. But yep, just an errand oddity. Okay, I'm going to stop blibber blabbering. Like I said, there's my progress, 4 inches. I'm proud that progress was made. Yeah, we do what we can, and family comes first. Always. So yeah, I'm going to push forward. It's really getting windy. This door is like shaking. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm going to prop it open so it stops making the noise. Although I'm ending the video right now, and my phone is going off. It must be 3 p.m. Probably. Okay, I'm going to talk to you guys later. This is craziness. The kids started spring break today. It looked like I had dirt on my hand with the shadow there. It's just a shadow. Yeah, kids started spring break today, so they're all excited, running around in their PJs as long as they can. Let them have fun. Who cares, right? Anyway, I will talk to you later. I would love to know what passion projects you have going on. This is definitely a passion project for me. I just love Mr. Rogers, and that's why I'm doing it. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully with my weekly roundup. Okay, bye-bye.